I know Callie's up. That I do know.
4 to 6, right?
Yes, 4 to 6.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, I love that confusion, that look of like, what day is... We are live here at HSN. I'm glad you're with us. Hi, I'm Callie Northagen. We have an hour of great democracy fashions and then 2 hours of incredible Patricia Nash handbags. We've got some incredible values. A weekly deal drop, lots of great sales, some brand new. What I want to share with you on Miss Selah, this awesome new carpenter jean. Well, it's new to me. I love democracy as a brand in general, but this is the coolest jean. I remember the carpenter jean as I was growing up, but this is updated in so many ways. It's part of the Absolution, which is what democracy does so well. They really help celebrate our curves, designed around our curves, and we'll get into more of the specifics, but note that they're on sale. And we have 4 choices in color. We've got the mocha, which is really neat. I'm wearing the indigo. There's a mid-tone and then a light blue. So all choices here, and the length on them 27 inches. I've rolled mine a couple times just to give it more of that summertime vibe, because we are celebrating a lot of spring fashions with bright, vibrant colors. Speaking of which, the top that both Selah and I are wearing is coming up in the show as well. It's a classic democracy top. You know, democracy, they do such an incredible job with the finishing details. Really special details. We'll try to get you the nice up-close, tight shots to give you an idea what I'm talking about here. But this is such a cute top. This is the Aqua Mist. I'm wearing it in the cherry blue, and then we've got it for you in a beautiful brown-black combination. So with that, let's go ahead and get this party started. All right? We've got, like I said, a lot of new, in fact, new designs on old favorites. That's what I think is so neat about this brand. Karen, the founder, the owner, the head honcho, in fact, she's joining us with her mom right now. Let's go ahead and bring the gals in, because this is a party. Hi, girls.
Hi.
Good to see you
both.
So
excited to get started.
I know.
We're having a fun day on HSN.
I know. First of all, you're wearing this awesome blazer that's in the collection. It's not scheduled in the show, but I love it. And your mom's wearing the first t-shirt of the show with this updated color palette for the spring. These zesty, yummy, oh, so are you, great. So we've got this in the kiwi, the papaya, and the yellow. I have this top, Karen, in a gray from the winter collection. It's one of my favorites.
It is one of the softest, most amazing fabrics. We have done so well with all of our different novelty t-shirts, and what we call this is the fashion basic. That's basically all fashion. It gives you a soft, kind of a heathered texture. It gives you that above elbow sleeve with that delicate little elastic shearing down the side of the arm. Great coverage, a beautiful pop of color. All of these are like, it's like a sorbet palette that really livens up anything that you wear. And it's soft, it's fresh, and it's a perfect under for an over. And the reason why I popped on the blazer is to point out that we're in a cycle where you can kind of complete your look in a polished way. And it's really important to have, when you're wearing a fabulous, you know, overpiece like this blazer, when you take it off, you want to have a great under that's a fashion statement on its own. And that's what this heathered knit tee does. It gives you that slight puff sleeve, Mom, if you could turn sideways, that little bit of shearing down the side. And again, it hits you just above your elbow, so it gives you really great coverage. It's kind of like an all year round type of a sleeve length. Yeah. And this palette is so fresh, and it works back to all the different colors and palettes of denim. They're also really nice back to printed pattern bottoms like camouflage as well.
Yeah, it's so true. And you know, anything goes with these colors. They make my mouth water, honestly. This bright, vibrant yellow, what is happier than that color other than the other two? The papaya is that juicy orange that your mom is wearing. You're wearing the kiwi. They're all so pretty. Now, sizing is on the side of your screen. I order your line exactly true to my size, Karen. I'm a size 6, and I'm wearing a 6 on my cargo jeans coming up. I'm wearing a small in my top, and that's what I think Simi is wearing as well. We'll share details on the side of the screen and throughout the presentations so that everybody can understand how things fit on certain body types. But what I think is so neat, Karen, is that you and your mom, obviously not of the same generation, but you both still wear this fashion line, and that's what I think is so great. It's very, very democratic.
It is, and you know, it's really important to note, I don't think any woman, and certainly I don't, ever think of myself in terms of like an age. I just think of myself in terms of my mood and my willingness to accept and to be daring and to be bold. And I love fashion. Fashion is such a great form of self-expression. And for my mom as well, it's an ageless opportunity. The one thing that is universal with democracy is that we are committed to making women of all shapes, all sizes, and all ages feel the best they can possibly feel and look the best that they can possibly look. And that's what we're doing here by giving you effortless pieces that merchandise beautifully back to what we're presenting on the show and back to the pieces that you've purchased from previous episodes.
So this particular sleeve detail, and I said it at the beginning and we'll repeat this numerous times, it is all about the details with your line and the finishing details even more so. But what a sweet sleeve, and the fact it goes down to the elbow, all the upper arm coverage that we're all concerned with and wanting to have, you've got it, but it doesn't look like you're trying to hide anything. It's just a part of the fashion element that is so fun, and that is all very elastic, so it moves with you. If you stretch that, it stretches. It's not just, a stationary kind of detail. By the way, we have about 300 or maybe 400 of each color option. And again, that's the kiwi, the papaya, and the yellow. The length on these tops are 24 inches. They are a poly cotton rayon, and you can machine wash, tumble dry. We have extra small through 3X. But let's move along, Karen. Okay, first of all, you do the most incredible job on jeans. I remember carpenter jeans from my youth, like growing up as a teenager. I had to buy everything for myself. I grew up with a very, very poorly, and so I had my first job at 12. I remember saving my pennies so I could get a new pair of carpenter jeans to go to a dance in middle school. So it's so neat that you kind of reinvented the wheel here, updating a carpenter jean, some of the classic elements that we remember so well. But obviously, it's more about even what's inside as much as it is on the outside. So before you go into some of the specifics, I just wanted to show you, this is the indigo. I love, love, love this indigo. We have the lightest blue, and we have a mid-tone, plus we have the mocha. Now, you can see some of the colors have a little bit more distressing than others, so you might want to choose accordingly, but oh my goodness, this is really a neat jean. Different from a typical Absolution, but a lot of the same elements incorporated, right?
It is. Well, the important thing with democracy is we want you to be able to try all different unique types of fashion styling, but have the consistency of knowing what your true size and fit is. So you start with democracy. You determine your true fit size by how it fits you from your waist to your hips. And then the fashion comes from the mid-thigh to the hemline interest. With the carpenter jean, like all things great with fashion, it's a reimagined trend that's come back. What I love about the carpenter jean is I love the little, it's called a hammer loop pocket on one side, and then there's another pocket that goes from the side seam to the back on the other. And I love to park my hands in there. I'm real fidgety, and what it does is it's a great way to get rid of a couple inches of thigh bulge if you have it. So it's just like a nice little stealth trick that we have. So the carpenter jean, it starts from the inside with the Absolution fit technology. And what that is the no gap elastic inside the waistband, front to back. What's different about the carpenter is it has, instead of the mesh panels, it has stretch pocketing across the front. And Mom, if you could turn sideways, what the stretch pocketing does is this has like a slash pocket. Instead of a scoop pocket like a regular 5-pocket jean, the carpenter jean has what we're calling a little trouser slash pocket. And the stretch pocketing helps keep it in and make it flat on the body. You could see on screen that all of these carpenter styles are made from premium stretch denim and our soft cotton spandex. So the experience is just a very soft, supportive, embracing kind of fit. Then you get that cool vibe of the slash pockets. You can see the forward seams help minimize your look from the front. You can see how cool and vibey that hammer loop is, and the utility pocket that drapes over into the backside. This one has a yoke, and then it has oversized pockets with darts that ease the excess fabric into the yoke. You get 2 coin pockets in the front, so there's a lot of wonderful workmanship and construction beautiful artisanal washes, a range of colors that you can buy here, and it's a great price.
Yeah, let me go through that. In fact, I'm gonna go over and join the girls so I can kind of give you the more specific details. In fact, I'm wearing the 4th option, so this gives you the indigo, and I'm in a size 6. This is my typical size. Selah, you are in the mid-tone, and I love this. You are a size 10 and in a medium. Yes. Correct? Tammy in the mocha is an 18 and in the size 1X, and Simi in the light shade, and that one's got the least distressing, as does the mocha. Simi, you're a size 4, so and this is a numeric choice. We have, let's see, double checking here. We have 2 through 24 women. So all sizing, all 4 colors, and that's again on the side of the screen. Again, you'll see what each girl is wearing in terms of their size. The inseam on these, 27 inches. And you know, I think it's just a fun length because it's perfect as a full length jean, but I'm tall, I'm 5'9", so I rolled mine up a little bit so I can just wear this a little bit on the more casual side. Notice the girls are wearing all kinds of different types of shoes. And I saw in the graphic, the sneaker look is just absolutely cool. Talk about that cool, vibey look that this jean, thank you for going through the details of the carpenter aspect of it, because there is that little, right there, that's that little hammer loop.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, you've added not just 2 little extra bits of fabric, but these are actually like pockets. So
it's 2 pockets.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can see our shoes on our side, but my mom has a really cute little multicolor pop of sneaker.
Sweet.
And I've got a platform. What I like to do is I like to turn my cuff up just one little inch, so you can see the reverse side of it.
Yeah.
And the other thing that's really diverse and brings a lot of multiple end use to how you style it is, even though this is a utility style, I've put on a shaped polished blazer, and it's like a nice kind of paired contrast. You get this really nice pulled together shaped look, and then you get the vibe of the carpenter jean with it, with a little pop of like a casual tee. You could dress it up with the blouse as you're wearing it too, so it gives you a lot of options.
I need to just, I just have to take a breath here and go, $37.99 for these jeans? That is, you guys, that's like the price of a pair of shorts on a good day here at HSN. Like, this is an amazing price on a really awesome jean. I will encourage you, if you've not treated yourself to a democracy jean, try these. Try them. There's no pressure. You have a month. If you don't like them for any reason, send them back within a month, even if you put this on a flex pay and only put $12.66 in, or if you have an HSN card, you can add a 4th payment. It's less than $10. We'll refund your money within a month if you decide against it for any reason. But seriously, where have you seen jeans recently for $37.99? That is kind of like the price of a t-shirt or a tank top in some places. You know, I'm not making this up, Karen. This is an amazing price on these jeans. Even $49 is a great price, but $37?
It's actually $78 on our website. So this is just the perfect opportunity for you to get something modern and current and different. I'm a big fan of these slash pockets. I love to like park my hands in pockets. And this little, the other thing that it does is look how slenderizing it is. You have the double parallel coin pockets, then you have the slash. If we could kind of go back up to and zoom in on where it looks on the front, you can see how it really breaks up the space. And what we do with Democracy is we take all of these style lines that are part of the construction of the jeans, and we incorporate them in a way to just flatter, enhance any shape, whether you're a size 0 or a size 24. Whatever you park in these Democracy Carpenter jeans are gonna look amazing. It's like going to the car wash. You just pull up inside, we're gonna give you a polish and shine and send you off looking the best you could possibly look. And at this price, you should pick up one denim wash and that mocha color, because brown is the color of the season. It's just a beautiful neutral anchor. It's going to go with all those great shoe tones that we have out there. So I really encourage you to pick it up.
I love these jeans. I really, really do. I should point out too at the end of the show, Karen, you've got another specialty jean that no other fashion brand here at HSN has, and that's a booty enhancer. So if you're finding yourself with a flattened out booty, I pity you. No, I don't have that problem personally, but there's a really cool jean that we just introduced about a week ago. It was last Saturday, I believe, from this line. So stick around if you're looking for a little bit of extra curvaceousness. But seriously, this jean, out of all the jeans you've done, Karen, I slipped these on today and I was like, oh, they're like perfection. It's a really soft premium denim. It stretches, but it gives you shape. It doesn't just stretch around you. It still has structure. It's really an interesting phenomenon.
That we call it the democracy jean embrace instead of that tight jean squeeze. That comfort of having soft, luxurious, premium stretch fabrication, beautiful washes, great style lines, and then the inside secret that only you know about, that Absolution fit technology that's going to mold and hold, adapt to your waist, flatten your stomach, and just make you look the best you could possibly look and be stylish to boot.
So all of a sudden, that light blue that we see on Simi is in the lead. Very, very popular. Selah is wearing the mid-tone. I'm wearing the indigo. So I'm wearing one shade darker. And there is a reason to have each one, because you can see even on the indigo, it's got more whiskering here. The chambray or the light blue has got the most clean of all the lines. And then the mid-tone has got a little bit more of that deconstruction going on and happening. So, I mean, even up here at the pockets, you know what's fun is that when you get these fashions home, you're gonna be like, whoa, they didn't mention that. I mean, you'll just be delighted by some of the surprise finishing touches that Democracy is so famous for. And one last quick reminder, the mocha is another option. And this is very clean, no destruction, no distressing, just really, and you heard Karen say what a great piece, because you don't see this very often. You just don't see that color in a denim, but it's available, 797080. I cannot get over this price on these jeans, so treat yourself, good for you. I know you'll be well pleased. Now, in case you missed the top, this is how we started the show. This is that really cute puff sleeve tee. I've got this in a gray that I wear all the time. I got it during the winter season, but now we've got the summertime colors. This is the bright yellow. There's a green called kiwi. There's an orange called papaya. They're beautiful. They're not super pastel-y, but they're not like neon-y either. They're just bright and happy and summertime. So there it is, 823643. I think we're down to less like 300 of each of the colors. So if you have a color preference, grab it. Again, that's on 3 or 4 flex, depending on which card you choose to use today. All right, another new item coming to us from Democracy today is this. This is a three-quarter sleeve, ruched woven ruffle edge top. There is so much going on here. Karen, look at that ruching down the sleeve. It gives you more of that, almost like a bell, but then the lacing, and there's got like a little bit of everything from embroidery to the softest fabric to gathering and sweet neckline detailing. Now we only have this in 2 colors, which is great. There's that light powder blue that you see on Selah, and there's a really pretty honey butter yellow. So if you want a little pick-me-up, that yellow is really a great idea. But look at the details on the neckline. Karen, where do we even begin with this? There's so many finishing touches.
I also just want to point out really quickly that these tops are perfect to pair back to the camouflage. So we're going to be showcasing the camouflage skirt a little bit later in the show. And if you're wondering what to wear back to a pattern bottom, well, this is the top for you. So I am so, honestly, like, I just love this top. I couldn't wait to just pop it on. I had to change. This is a beautiful lyocell tencel. It has a flat ruffle against the V-neck. I don't know if I'm going to come a little closer. It has picot edge stitch. It has a little stand collar. The pin tucks across the chest are at a diagonal. Again, not to make you look broad, but to kind of flatter and minimize your shape from the front. This little elasticized shearing on the side that you've been loving in everything that we put it in is here. And then you get this beautifully scalloped, shiftly embroidered flounce hem. So this is a variation on our lantern sleeve. It's soft and it's flowy. It is the most luxurious fabric. The wash on this powder blue, it's like, it sort of varies from this sort of powder to like a little bit of a lighter mid-tone and back to the powdered tone again. It's super elevated. Even the back of the shirt has the Pintex going across. So as we mentioned, you enter the room, bam, you are just like style lighting up the room. You turn to the side, bam, you have that little shearing, and you've got that little flouncy ruffle, and then when you exit, you've got that pin tuck in the back. So from the front, from the side, from the back, you are 360 degrees of hello, look at me.
I am telling you, you can tell Sayla's feeling it. She's feeling that cool vibe. And you know what? It is really the softest fabric. This is different than the first t-shirt or anything else I think you've even brought to us in the past. I can't wait for you to feel it. This is that skirt that you were talking about. It is coming up shortly. Just to give you a heads up, it goes with both of these colors, and there's 2 other choices in the camo skirt. 2 choices here in this top, and which one is gonna sell out first, Rick? Because this is, oh, light powder blue. What a dreamy color combination. It is kind of like an ombre effect, isn't it?
It is, and the other thing I want to share with you, Callie, is that most people that do tencel or denim shirtings that have the expertise in doing a wash don't have the needle to give you all of this feminine detail incorporated into it. But because Democracy is a complete fashion lifestyle brand, we have the expertise to bring you all of these feminine details incorporated into the top, and to then give you that washed, beautiful, soft tencel fabrication. So this is something really unique that we're able to do. The only other people that are able to execute this are those high-end boutique brands, and their styles are $100 to $150 more expensive than what we're offering right now.
Add a 1 to the top of that figure, because that is what you'd be looking at. I want to give you a close-up on another detail, and this is on the soft yellow, the powder, the soft yellow. Look at the embroidery on the yellow. I mean, you can see this is like the kind of quality we're talking about with this brand, and the kind of details. I'm going to show you that compared to the soft powder blue. Yeah. Again, this is all beautifully, I mean, this is tactile, this is dimensional, this isn't just a print.
Yeah. And when you feel it also, the embroidery, you get charged by the thread count. So you can feel how thick. We did not skimp at all whatsoever. We're giving you the most elevated thread count. The reason why we put the taupe khaki color on the yellow is to kind of ground it and to make it neutral. So you have that fresh pop of color in the yellow, and then it's grounded with the khaki. So it's really easy and understandable. Of course, who doesn't get the tonal blue on the powder blue wash? But both of these are really purposeful. I'm going to say that you might have a denim shirt or a tencel shirt in your wardrobe, but you don't have a fashion feminine execution of it. And I think you should get both pieces, because where you're going to find this look in a yellow that's laundered and soft and beautiful, and the cast of this powder blue wash is so wonderful. And if you are a Democracy fan and you've been buying our camouflage and you've been buying our utility or cargo bottoms, you need this top to hook back up to it.
So Miss Tammy is in a 1X, that is her typical size. Miss Sayla is in a 10, or yes, a size 10, which is a medium. We do have the range from extra small up to 3X. You can see how popular this is. This is brand new, and what a treat to add to your collection. I mean, out of all the great things you bring from your line, Karen, I love your tops. They're just so cute, and they're so easy to like do a front tuck, no tuck, a full tuck. Your fabrics are so, especially I feel like for the spring and summer, they're so light and so comfortable. You can tell from just looking at this on the screen. Thank you for showing us that sale. That's the lyocell. That's the kind of fabric. This is not just your typical run-of-the-mill kind of fabrication. This is very special.
Yeah, so our goal at Democracy is to introduce you to fashion and bring all of the most elevated, newest fabrics and fashion styles to you. We want to complete your look. It's built from the bottoms up. It started with our quest to make sure that we could find a jean that would embrace and fit a woman of all shapes and sizes, but we wanted to complete the look. I like to say, I don't want someone to put lemon icing on my chocolate cake. That's not how I envision it. And so what we like to do here is we like to complete the look for you, but it's done in an eclectic way. And what's also interesting is you can take pieces that you've purchased on HSN, Democracy pieces from 6 months ago, and they will still freshen up with the new pieces that we introduce. It's the same sensibility. It's a personal lens that I use each time we curate each piece that we offer on the line. And it always looks like Democracy, but it looks like it's just got a little fresh twist to it. So we want to make sure that whenever you make those investments, you get an opportunity to freshen them up with something new.
So I just got an update. If you want the powder blue, we have 100. Actually, a little less now than 100. But we have all the sizes. But if you consider there's extra small through 3X, there's maybe 8 of each choice. So grab it. If you can, do it now. You can do this on a 3rd or 4th flex, depending on which card you choose. The HSN card will allow you to add that 4th flex and get this home for, that would make this one only $17 to get home, and try it for a month. 823-549. If you want to check out the whole Democracy line, and I highly recommend you do this on hsn.com. There are not only the brand new things, you see a lot of what we're featuring in the show right now, even that dress is coming up. That skirt is coming up too. My top that you're seeing right there on the bottom right of your screen, that's coming up. So we've got a really nice show, but there's pages and pages of Democracy fashions for you to take a look at up close when you have a moment. But stay with us for the live show first, because check out this. Again, Karen just makes her line so fresh. This is a line that really is all about, for those of us who grew up with fashion, but then life got busy and you kind of got carried away and distracted. This is the time to come back and enjoy it again with this brand. It's so sweet. This is the cutest hooded jean jacket of all time. We'll go through the specifics, but I mean, every single detail is so cool. This is a high-low hem. This has got a really cool, fun vibe. We have the white, and we have this soft light blue. Length here is 22.5 inches. It's all cotton. We have extra small through 3X, and it just could not be more modern and fresh, Karen. Good job.
So thank you. So I do want to say this is not a stretch denim, because no stretch needed. It's really roomy and billowy. We've been going through a cycle where shackets have been the trend, and a shacket is basically a hybrid shirt or jacket. So what we did here is we took those oversized pockets that kind of drop in. We gave you the little rivets and the piecing in the front. We give you this high-low detail with the little tucks on the side, and then we give you the little splicing in the back of the hood. So all of these wonderful elements to give it a really new, again, for me, I'm always trying to say, okay, Karen, enough. You have everything, just wear the clothes that you have. And then what I do is I come up with something that I don't have. Well, guess what? I didn't have a little hooded jacket with a high-low hem, with a tuck in the back, with a great little pocket. And so here's another reason to buy it. I also love this pop of white. For me, there's such a challenge when it's warm outside, or not when it's not warm, but when the weather is turning and you need to have a layer. If you're indoors and you have air conditioning on, it's really hard to find something that's seasonally appropriate, but that you can cover up with. And that's what this jacket does. The white is super fresh. It's a completer piece for anything. Everybody could always use a beautiful powder blue denim wash. Look how good it looks back to that little utility skirt. That is like evolving your look. So where you were last season, now you have all of those trend elements, and we've just given you the next level. This is next level fashion, and it looks so effortless, and it hooks up together so beautifully.
It is.
And look how great my mom looks.
Oh my gosh,
Mom,
look
turn
at
sideways.
you.
Look
Honestly.
how vibey that is. So it's for women of any age, of any size. If you embrace fashion and you have an interest to kind of keep expressing your look in new ways, Democracy is here to introduce you to the latest trend.
I love both of these color choices. We don't have a ton. I think the white is just the neatest idea. I mean, there's only like 200 of each choice, so just giving you a heads up there. But seriously, at a point in the season where it's like everything is all about spring, what is more refreshing than an optic white? Here it is, no distressing, no fading, no ombreing effect. The light or the powdered blue has a little bit more of that. It's much more on the chambray side of things, but it's got both, dimensions of color, so you can really take this to, even the indigo. Let me there's my indigo jean, just to give you, so it works, it kind of goes both directions, but if I had to choose just one, I would totally choose the white. I think it's great. Look at the silver buttons too, as opposed to this soft powdered blue has more of the, more of like a brassy gold kind of button. And this is a functional.
It's called a whitewash gold.
Whitewash gold, cool.
Yeah.
But this is also a functional hood, I noticed, with the drawstrings.
It is. And it's perfect for that little spring rain that you get when you just don't want to mess up your hair. I hate when I get a good blow dry in, I go outside and it's misty. So this hood is like perfect just to get you in the car and save and preserve that hairdo.
Good point. Absolutely, you're right. You're right. 823572 is the item number on the brand new hooded denim jean jacket from Democracy. 823572. The top I'm wearing is coming up. We've got this in 3 fun prints. That skirt I am totally getting. It's coming up shortly, but I do want to share with you that the whole spring style event, which we kicked off about 2 weeks ago here at HSN, we just can't get enough of these bright, bold, fun colors, from, you know, your nautical inspirations to the bohemian romance to, well, let's face it, bright and bold is what it's all about, and lots of really fun petals and florals. So as we celebrate style with you at HSN, come back, enjoy the other pieces that we've got coming your way. I think you're gonna like everything.
Love watching HSN? Then take us with you in the HSN app. Everything on your TV is streaming live on your phone. Anytime, any place, we're always with you. Download the iPhone or Android app today.
We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.
Hey everyone, Juliana Rancic here. Welcome to my home. I want to tell you all about my brand new show, Juliana and Friends. You're invited to my home every Saturday, where I'm going to be showing you my favorite HSN products with prices you can only get on my show. And you'll never know which one of my friends will show up. So come on over Saturday nights at 8, only on HSN and hsn.com.
All right, guys, this is such a cute top. Welcome back. This is a full hour of Democracy Fashions. Another brand new top from the collection for the season, and this one's got a lot going on for it. Considering, you know, it looks like it's just a nice little drop shoulder kind of sleeve, which it is, but check this out. This has got both beadwork and embroidery throughout. Beautifully finished. I love too that the drawstring at the bottom, look at how cute these little tassels are. You've got the multitude of colors. I actually combined them there for you. This is the neutral, and this is off-white. And you can see the neutral with more of the mochas and the blues, the off-white, which has got more of a heathered kind of a taupey background, got bright oranges and yellows, greens and blues. But there's a lot to this, Karen. Really nicely done on this brand new piece. Save for our show, I should say, brand new piece.
So I do want to, if you can show my mom, this
Sure.
is how you can wear it any way you want to, but how we intend it to be worn is bloussoned and tied in a double bow. Truth be told, the ties are a little bit long, so we pull it into a bow and then we double it over. What's so amazing about this top is it's got beautiful embroidery. It goes all the way across. We continue on a slant to the extended sleeve, so again, it just gives you beautiful flow. It's a multicolor embroidery. It has beautiful beadwork on it. At the bottom, as you mentioned, there's multicolored tassels that reflect the pop colors in the top. There's a little thread stitch on it. So once again, a soft premium cotton slub with beautiful embroidery and beadwork, the novelty tassels. So again, is it a tee, really? I don't think so. It's a fashion top that's basically all fashion, a basic top that's basically all fashion, I should say. So we put all the effort in it so you can hook up your look effortlessly. My mom popped it on with the mocha cargo.
Perfect.
So if you're shopping with us, just get your little suitcase out, and all these different pieces that we're introducing, including ones like this at $29.99.
Well, it's half price.
What a ridiculous opportunity.
It is half price. Again, this is first come, first serve. So if you're looking at this, and I think one of my favorite things is how it does give you, an open arm for the warmer days of summer coming up, but it still gives you the coverage with this drop shoulder. And it's the right where at least I want the coverage right here where the underarm kind of doesn't look like it's really tightened and toned anymore, right? I think it just has such a beautiful drop. So nicely done, solid on the back as you can see, and there's a heathering to both. This is the off-white, and that's with the orange combination of the beadwork and the embroidery. And this one is the neutral, and that one, as you can see, has got more of the chocolates. It's perfect the way your mom has paired that.
Yeah, and it's even a way, just to highlight the off-white. If you are somebody that's a more neutral person like me, I like to say our democracy customers are broken up into the khakis and the happies. This serves both because this little pop of color is a really easy way, if you're hesitant, for you to introduce color in a really subtle and effortless way. And I do want to say you can get this top and bottom for less than the price of what the carpenter pants is regularly. So this is just a great opportunity to mix things up. Plus it looks amazing with the cargo skirt that we're about to feature. So
let me show everybody inside out. I know we've got just a few seconds left. I just turned this one inside out to show you. This is the kind of workmanship. This is the kind of detail that we're talking about, the finishing touches. That's all the beadwork and the embroidery that you're getting on the front of this top. So I literally just turned that inside out to show you. This is not like a print, it's not just stamped, it's really fine workmanship. So thanks for your calls and your orders. Very, very limited and very popular. So on a clearance at half price, grab yours while you can still get it. Extra small through 3X is available, and that too is a machine wash line dry piece. So I mentioned 2 jeans in our show. One is the carpenter that I'm wearing and I'm absolutely obsessed with. The other one is so cool. It is unlike any other jean we offer. And it's for those of you who want a little bit more, let's say a little bit more voluptuousness to your backside. There's actually like padding in the booty. Isn't that the craziest, coolest thing? Because it's such a look right now. Some women go to extreme measures to get this look permanently with a lot of pain and a lot of money, but it gives you that look. It's different. It's coming up at the end of the show. We just introduced it on our Shop the Runway show last weekend. So I'm excited to share more about that in this next few moments. All right, so next up, the skirt. This is the cutest. This is the utility skirt. You guys, I'm totally getting this skirt. I love all of them. 2 of them are camo and 1 of them is a solid blue. I live in skirts. I love a skirt, and I think this, for those of us, maybe you're just not a shorts girl. Maybe it's because you don't like your thighs. I mean, or maybe, I don't know, for a lot of reasons we don't like shorts, but this is a great alternative because it gives you, and this has the 2-button waistband. You can pull this and wear it higher on the waist or lower down towards your hips because it does have 3% spandex, the rest being cotton. We have this in birch, dusty slate, or rose taupe. The birch is a camo. You're looking at the rose taupe, and that's all a rose with camo, and then this is the birch in that soft kind of a slate blue gray color. I love them all. Karen, this is so me. This is so me.
So this is actually one of our best performing silhouettes. And you hear me talk about the details on it. This has the 2-button waist. It has the slanted flat pocket. This is not a patch pocket on top. It's inverted into the skirt. So again, it's sleek, it's feminine, it gives you just that subtle utilitarian edge. These are all brand new colors. We are known for our camouflage. We do it in a subtle monochromatic way so it acts like a solid. The birch is brand new. Everything that's been off-white, blanched almond, ecru, birch has been performing. So this gives you all of those monochromatic combinations. The rose taupe is one of our most popular neutral colors. It's like a brown cast mauve-y rose. Again, feminine way to pair it back with this utilitarian style. And then this is our most popular new color. It's like a blue cast alternative to an olive. So you get 3 great options, but most importantly, this is the first time we're featuring our Absolution fit technology in the skirt here on HSN. And that is the same technology inside. You've got the elastic, no gap elastic inside the waistband to mold and hold, adapt to your waist. You get the power mesh panels in the front to smooth and flatten your belly. And then you get these really nice oversized pockets in the back to kind of give you a really bootylicious look. So all different variations, subtle and new. It has the fray hem on the bottom. You can see on camera that it has the profile, especially, is a great way to look at it because you can see how sleek and slim she looks. The pockets are oversized. They're placed in just the right spot. It gives you perfect coverage. There's a nice amount of A-line to the hem of the skirt. So if you have thighs, it kind of trails down, and it's a perfect balance for you.
I'm telling you, everything. I love everything, the way this fits and or feels. I love this is more of a cargo, kind of a utilitarian type of pocket. I love the little frayed hemline. Is showing 19 inches on the length. So I know Miss Simi is, are you 5'9", Simi? 5'7", and it's dropping right, you know, above her knee. So it's a really nice length. It's not too short, not too long. It's kind of that modern length. And I feel like there's just, to me, I'm such a fan of dresses, Karen, because it's just one stop at the closet. But I feel like skirts like this are just a little bit more feminine for summer. I don't know. I prefer a skirt over any other kind of short. That's just me.
Yeah, and you're not going to find this anywhere else because we are the experts at incorporating all of this utilitarian cargo kind of styling, and we incorporate it with fit technology and really innovative prints and patterns and colors. And it's the first opportunity to get it here at HSN. And if you don't like a shorter short, this gives you a nice amount of coverage. If you live in a warm climate like you do, Callie, I totally understand why skirts are your go-to, but this is a feminine execution. A lot of those military utility styles are very masculine looking, but ours is feminine style lines, really beautiful, soft colors. That has all of the hardware on each of these is different. You have a beautiful enamel on the birch. That is a whitewashed on the, I think it's slate, dusty slate. I'm not sure the exact color, what we're calling that one.
Okay,
but
yeah,
that one has, it has like a pewter finish.
Yes, this is the dusty slate. I love it. It's such a cool blue. We do have it in the taupe, the birch or the rose taupe. So all three choices. I love it. I think you will too. 823565 is the item number. First of its kind, brand new today from Democracy. Also, let's move along because we've got a couple extra t-shirts that we get to share with you. Oh, and by the way, these pants. These are the carpenter jeans I'm absolutely obsessed with. About 400 of you picking it up a minute ago. I'm wearing a 6. This is my size. It's got the fun carpenter jean details, but it's got the functional pockets over on this side. 1, 2 front pockets. You've even got extra little pocket here. I mean, there's just tons of places to put your things, and then even functioning pockets on the back. I think I might go down a size when I get these. I'm in a 6. I don't know, I kind of like a jean like this to fit because there's a lot of nice stretch to the jean too. But let's move on because we do have a couple more t-shirts we want to squeeze into our show. We have the puff sleeve printed knit tee. This has got a nice relaxed shoulder too, as you see here on Miss Tammy. And Miss Tammy is a size 18. She's in the 1X. This top is lengthwise 24.5 inches, and it's a really pretty combination of material. It's cotton and modal, one of my favorite combinations, Karen. It's so soft, it just feels so expensive. And I'm gonna show you one other finishing detail that I think is just really indicative of what Democracy does so well. Look at how on the inside, even right here at the tag, you can see how there's like a little lace or a picot kind of trim on the inside. It's just really neat what you do. And what a fun kind of painterly look to this t-shirt.
This t-shirt is my jam. I just love it. First of all, it's soft. It's a variation on what we would call a boyfriend tee. It has a slight little puff. It's relaxed at the end, so it's not like a flouncy sleeve, but it's more feminine and relaxed. You get the oatmeal neutral, and that has all of those kind of autumnal tones. It goes great back to an olive cargo. It has orchid, it has like a little bit of a persimmon color, it has a mustard gold, and then my mom has on the white, which has all the fresh kind of primary pops of color. It's got purples and yellows and pinks. It's super fresh. It's a simple, subtle, comfortable tee that you will just feel amazing in. And then it just has that little splash of color for a painterly kind of personality to it. It's a perfect under for the over. I love pairing this with the hooded jacket that we just showed. I love putting the light blue on over the one that I'm wearing, and I think the white is super crisp. Actually, they work. Both of them work with this t-shirt. So once again, all different variations in terms of the personality of what we're introducing you to. The one constant is the workmanship is amazing. The fabrics are soft and luxurious. They're at the height of fashion, but they're at the ease of wear. And that's what we're trying to do, is to just give you that sun-kissed and effortless style, hooked up to great bottoms, but to give you the versatility to mix them all up and kind of just switch it up a little bit so you have the comfort to know that you can mix and match within your wardrobe.
You know what I think is so neat about this is the sleeve itself. It's actually more of like a puff shoulder with a bit of a baby doll kind of. It's just a little bit more oversized, so it's not super tight on your upper arm. I like that feature.
It is. Again, it's subtle. We've been going through this whole puffed shoulder, puff sleeve phase. This is just like a puff, a slight little puff, just a little bit to give you that little flowiness. But it's really simple and effortless, and it works back to all of these casual denim bottoms in a really fun and fresh and easy kind of way. And most importantly, it's just, I wish you could just reach through and touch and feel how soft this is.
I know.
It is a really pretty slub. It has heathered textures in it. So it's just really, really simple and effortless, but it has that little fashion statement. And that's what we love to do. We love to give you a little bit of expression with a little bit of cost and a whole lot of impact.
Yeah, just a really under $40 for anything from this line is really special. I mean, you heard as an example, the carpenter jean that I'm wearing, we're doing at $39 today, is $78, even on Democracy's own website. So if you just tuned in, or maybe you've never purchased a Democracy fashion item, oh my goodness, you guys, come on in while the water is warm, because it is it's a personal favorite fashion brand for so many of us. I always chat with the models before the show, and we all love what Democracy brings to the lineup. This is a fun, fresh, new take on summer. There's the off-white multi, and then the heathered jute multi. Again, lots of like fun little paint splatters all over, so it just makes you just feel, I guess there's something creative that comes out of wearing something like this. So we're gonna move on, because I know we've got a few things we're gonna squeeze into our next few moments, one of which, and you just heard me say, I am a dress girl. I love dresses, and this is the cutest dress. First of all, it's kind of like a longer version of one of your best-selling tops that I love and adore. Let me share, we've got two prints for you. One is a cypress green aqua mist, and what you're seeing here on Simi is the willow green multi. Length on these is 40 inches, a little bit more than 40. It's 100% rayon. Machine wash, line dry. We have extra small through 3X. Oh my gosh, Karen, I love everything about this dress. And let's talk about details like up here at the neckline while we're on a shot here in the studio.
Did we switch to the dress?
Yes, we're moving it.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. Did you guys do a wardrobe?
I had the wrong order. We did a wardrobe change, but we also really wanted to wear the dress.
That's okay. We got girls here in the studio to do it too.
Darn, I love this dress.
I do too.
So this was actually the star of the show this morning, and you got it exactly right. So if you've been loving the Democracy tops that are in those beautiful, vibrant prints that have the embroidered picot edge, all of the details, the lantern sleeve. I started my career in dresses, and I just thought, wait a minute. If I love these tops so much, why not just extend them and make them into a shirt dress? And that's exactly what we did.
And pockets.
So pockets and everything, and that little rounded shirt tail on the side. So when I wear a dress, I don't like to show my knees, but I like that little nape. I think it's the sexiest part of that part of a woman's leg, that side view where the shirt tail just comes up. It gives you a little peek. It doesn't show the knobby knee in the front. It just shows that little nape of the knee in the back. Yep. So let's face it, ladies, whatever we could do to highlight the parts of our bodies that are easy to highlight, that we can feel good and comfortable about, that's what we try to do here with all of our style lines.
I couldn't agree more with all of those points. I want to give you a quick update. This is wildly popular. I know that on Miss Simi, she is wearing the willow green multi. And did you say that's the most limited, Rick? Oh, the cypress that you see on Selah, the more of a green undertones. oh gosh, I'm really mad about this. There's 130 left in this green. I want it. I didn't realize it was that limited. It is very close to selling out. And by the way, the order yours true to size. This is a rayon, so there's not the stretch, so don't, keep that in mind. I love the sash, the tie that comes with it. These are functioning buttons, the picot trim, even at the bust line. There's little ruffle edges, like it's the sweetest dress.
It has really elevated workmanship. And what that picot edge stitch embroidery is instead of just doing a little finish around the top of the ruffle collar and down the fronts and along the yoke, we actually put it on an embroidery machine, and it gives you a little raised kind of embroidered detail. I don't know if you can see it up close, but it's just an elevated finish. Then you have that loose elastic. You've got that little lantern sleeve. Of course, we give you the little ruffle across the back yoke. Once again, from the front, from the side, from the back, 360 degrees of look at me and don't I look great? And then these fabulous prints. And of course we need pockets. We put pockets in everything because women like to have a place to park their hands.
Absolutely.
And they are not bulky. They're super soft. Look how fantastic that looks. And I want to give a shout out to that willow green multi that we're showing. It's so beautiful. It's like a Monet painting. It has cobalt, tangerine, peach. It has all the shades of green. I love the monochromatic greens, but this is a perfect like Mother's Day, Easter, like spring vacation kind of a dress. I think they both are independently meritorious and worth.
Oh, look at that.
Buying.
And thank you guys for that close-up shot. It gives you not only a look at all the colors up close, but that picot trim, and this is, you can see, gathered at the back, so you've got the ability to like really move and hug and live your life. I'm gonna turn it back around so I can show you, and this is all elasticized at the waist, as well as right here at the cuffs, the sweetest top. You see the trim all the way down the placket. These are details that weren't necessary, but you know what? It's democracy. This is what they specialize in. This is where they thrive. You get the same gathering here at the bust line. You've got the picot trim edges, even up here and around the neckline. I mean, it's a marvel. You'll get it and go, wow. I got a lot of dress for my money on this day, and you are right. So if you want the green, and I'm so sad it's gonna sell out so soon, but this is the color that's gonna be gone momentarily, the cypress green, with tiny bits of aqua in there, so it's just got a really cool, unique botanical vibe. And then of course the willow green multi that I think is my favorite because I love those oranges, the pops of orange and pinks. It just makes it super, super happy and positive. So either way you go, you can't go wrong other than if you just wait to place your order because it won't be here much longer. But it is here, close to 300 gone, about 100 left in the willow, in the cypress green aqua mist. The one you're seeing right there is the willow green multi. So just giving you a heads up that this is one of the biggest hits of the day, and I can't wait for you to enjoy it. It just screams summer and cool and fun and comfortable. And if you travel, it doesn't take up much space in a suitcase and it doesn't wrinkle like so many things do. Yeah, can you tell I'm a big fan, Karen?
That's what I love about dresses. I call them one and done.
Yeah.
You don't have to think about what to hook up with it. All you have to do is worry about your shoes and your accessories. And let's face it, what woman doesn't love shoes and accessories? So it just simplifies the look. And the thing about the willow color is it has cool tones and warm tones in it. So it really like services all different type of skin tone types as well.
Yeah, you're right, absolutely. Both are such good choices. All right, we're gonna move into the top that I'm wearing tonight, or this afternoon. It's still afternoon. Isn't this fun? I mean, I'm such a fan of democracy tops. I'm gonna put these two in front so you can see all three choices. The one I am wearing is the cherry blue and gray combination. That's this one. This one is that really fun, it's a brown gold. It's gorgeous and rich. This would be beautiful with those mocha carpenter jeans. And then this is the pretty aqua mist. This is the most limited of all choices. It's got such pretty soft, subtle colors throughout. We'll give you a close-up look on the aqua mist. This is the first that we'll be selling out. And this too is brand new today. So I think it's a twist on a favorite silhouette from your brand with new prints and colors for the season. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, it is. We've featured it before in solid with embroideries. What we do, this is what we call our wood grain crinkle fabric. It's got a little texture to it, but it has a slight satin kind of finish to it. It's an easy little split neck. We give you the little crochet trim around the neckline. And then again, here's that lantern sleeve that we're loving so much. And it's finished with a little bit of loose elastic. I hate when there's like a really tight elastic band. And then you get this soft little framing of the crochet. Each print is different and unique. The one that we're featuring, that we're zooming in on Tammy, oh my gosh, it has little hits of neon in it. It's got that beautiful kind of seafoam kind of bluish green base color, which is everybody is loving right now. And then it's got that violet and pops of blue. So it literally works back to anything that you have in your wardrobe. My mom has it on right now, and she's got it back to the Booty Benefit jean, which we're going to feature shortly. I had on the color that you're wearing, Callie, this morning, and I wore it with the dusty slate carpenter skirt, and that looked great together.
Cute.
What I love about that, I love a good vintage red. I don't normally wear bold colors, but this is like a really grounded, neutral vintage red, and then it has these soft, beautiful kind of cabbage roses, and it's got bits of coral. It goes with dark wash and blue wash. Look how great it looks with that skirt.
Yeah, it does.
I could
There's
see you
the
in that outfit.
I can see me in this outfit too. I will be seeing me in this outfit in about a week when it all arrives at my door.
And then you'll be seeing me when I walk out the door at the end of the show, because this is my like going out to dinner outfit. I just love, and this looks like a vintage black. It has a little bit of it's like a coffee brown, but it's got beautiful kind of mustard, kind of ochre tones to it. It's so easy and it's so comfortable. So I think each of these prints are purposefully differentiated from one another. They give you like a different kind of palette to work from. They all have multiple colors in it. And of course it goes with every single thing that Democracy has shown today or that you've picked up from Democracy on HSN in the past.
Absolutely. I mean, there's so many fabulous colors in each of the three prints. I'll remind you, the one I'm wearing is the cherry blue gray. I see on Tammy, we've got the aqua mist multi, and then this is the brown gold. And this is what Miss Karen is wearing this afternoon. So all choices are fantastic. Length on these 26 inches. It too is rayon. Machine wash, tumble dry, extra small through 3X. Okay, that jean that you were just saying your mom slipped into, this is so cool. You guys, this is not any jean you've ever seen here ever from any other brand. We just introduced this. It's got booty benefits, girls. If you're looking for something to enhance the backside, not all of us are, I mind you, but as we age, sometimes things can flatten out or hollow out or just kind of, you know, not be quite as perky as they once were. This could be one of your best friends. This is a jean. We've gotten two choices, the black or this is the indigo. So I'll show you the details. And Karen, I think you're gonna turn one inside out because there's literally like, it's like having a padded bra.
But it's very subtle. And I do want to say something. This is an all booty alert. It doesn't matter if you don't have a tush or if you have a good shaped booty. What this does is it just gives you shaping. It's like a bra for your rear. Yeah. And it just gives you a little bit of lift, a little bit of shape. There's mesh panties in the back. So of course it's the Absolution fit technology. You can see on screen, it's got the 2-button waist. So that means it's a wider waistband. It really holds in that muffin top. It molds and holds and adjusts to your shape. Flattens your tummy. This is a high rise. It's about 10.5 inches. It has embroidered pockets. So what the back pockets do is they have, we have our sweetheart yoke. Then the top of these pockets, this whole design is brand new. It's rounded on the top and then it has raised embroidery. So you can see the other jean looks like it looks like a racing stripe across her back with 2 pieces of flat toast on it. Look how round and feminine and flattering. That is the same person. This is just the difference of the style lines and the benefit of that subtle lift, that subtle shaping of the booty benefit. And so, look at that profile. The profile tells you, look, it's also the way our sweetheart yoke arches and curves down toward the front. It's the way our pockets extend forward. So what we're doing is we're mapping out your body from the front, from the side, and from the back. And we're just enveloping it, we're embracing it, and we're just making it look the best that it could possibly look. But I don't want to say that you have to have a flat rear for this. That's not what this is about at all.
You're right. I
on
tried
its
these
own, the style lines are just really flattering and enhancing. And by the way, these pads, there's a mesh panty. So the difference is Here's your Absolution from the front, like all of our other jeans. This one has a little mesh panty that gives you a little lift. And these are the pads. They're very easy to remove. You just pull them out and look how thin they are. It's just subtle shaping and you can adjust them. And, you know, we were talking about this when I was on Shop the Runway, and I was telling you, I have something called hip dip. I have smaller in the waist, I have wide hips, and then it dips in between, and then I have larger thighs.
Right.
What this does is it just helps round out the side view, so it makes me just look a little bit more rounded instead of having that kind of exaggerated look.
Yeah, and
so
here's
it's
Miss
very
Selah.
stealth and subtle.
And
Selah has a fantastic rear. Selah, can you just turn around and show us? Look at that. Looks amazing.
It just makes it better.
It's not just it's just what we do at Democracy is we embrace your shape. We look for all kinds of fit technology, new and innovative ways that we can make you look and feel the absolute best that you possibly can. And we give you new pockets, new embroideries, new details really
neat.
Just give you that next level.
So I know, gosh, this hour has flown by. Thank you both for joining us. Your mom is such a trooper, and Karen, your mind is just brilliant. You're really, really good at this.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much.
A pleasure. This is that high-rise booty benefits skinny jean. It's item number 813579, the black, and we have it in the indigo. Really, really interesting. You might want to just give it a try. You've got 30 days to be able to do that. But you know what? We've got something to go along with all of your fashions. 2 hours of Patricia Nash coming up next, so stay with us. We've got some amazing buys, a weekly deal drop to get us started, and stay with us for the whole 2 hours. You know, we are celebrating all month, the whole month of March, HP. It's HP month at HSN. I had the pleasure of launching